Hi, this is Chris George from Marshall Amps, and here to show you some of the new stuff from Marshall for the 50th anniversary. We're launching, to begin with, a whole new range of 1-watt valve amplifiers to reflect each decade we've been in business. So starting with the 60s just here, we've got the 70s just here in the middle, and then the 80s there, and then later in the year we've also got the 90s and the 2000s coming out based on the DSL and the JVM. The 60s amp here is based on the JTM 45, the 70s amp is based on the JMP, and the 80s head is based on the JCM 800. They're all 1-watt valve, available at either head or combo. The combos have 10-inch speakers. Features are the same in either the head or the combo of each one, but the amps themselves are completely different. So starting with this one, all you have on the front panel is just volume and tone, and it's just a very, very simple amp to use. I've got the tone turned all the way up. If I put the volume there, you get the traditional Marshall kind of sound. If I turn it up, it starts to really break up and sound very traditional. Each amplifier has a drop-down switch as well, so you can take the power from 1 watt to 0.1 watt, which you'll hear now is much quieter. So they're great for the bedroom as well, which is really cool. Then we've got, from the 70s, we've got the JMP, and you'll hear straight away that the general sound of this is completely different. This time you've got bass and treble and volume there as well. Obviously it's got all the looks of the original JMP heads as well. A lot more in the mids, it's sort of more traditional 70s sounding, obviously. There's also a boost switch on the back of this one, so you can get more gain out of it. And then the third one of the 5 is this one, which is the JCM one. Based on the JCM 800, you've got the bass, middle, treble, you've got a boost switch in there, master and preamp as well. So it's much heavier sounding amp, obviously based on the JCM 800. So yeah, that's the first 3. There are 2 more as well, and each amp is going to be released 10 weeks apart. So starting with this one, the JTM one, it's available now. In 10 weeks from now, which puts us at about March 2012, this one will come out. Later in the year, 10 weeks after, the 80s one will come out, and then after that, the 90s one, and then in November of 2012, the last one will come out as well. So they're very cool and worth checking out.